Hello everyone, it's Vesna here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we are creating some fun gifts that you can give really to anyone. So let's start with gift number one. Really easy to do. I'm using some of this rope from the Dollar Tree. It's just a nice Christmas color. It's red and white, so I really like it. And I will be using all of these candies here and this little snowman, snowman, Santa from the Dollar Tree. And I've got some Skittles, some jelly beans, some Mike and Ike's, and some Sour Patch Kids, and these little candy cane M&Ms. So what I'm doing is I'm making Santa sled, and he's going to be carrying these Skittles and jelly beans. Really, really easy, really cute DIY, and this can be for a candy lover, for anybody really, or a kid, or an adult that loves candy, whoever, but it's just something really cute to make and very easy. So what I'm going to do is just dab a little bit of hot glue on the candy canes, but just very little, and I'm going to dab it on the boxes as well, just to glue everything together. And then I'll use that rope to kind of tie everything together, and then I'll use some ribbon at the back as well to tie the sacks together. I don't want to use too much just because it is food and I don't want it going through, but just a little bit to hold everything. You could use double-sided tape if you wanted to, or even tape if that's what you'd like. I chose to do a little bit of hot glue. And with the rope, what I'm doing is I'm just tying the candy canes together at the base, and then I am tying them to Santa's hands so that it looks like he is pulling the sled. And then I just do make sure that it's nice and tight after I get him positioned. And then, like I said, I do that ribbon. You can use any ribbon you want. The one that I chose was from the Dollar Tree. It's the little elf ribbon. And I thought that was fitting since this is Santa. And I just make that really nice and tight. I apologize for my head popping in there. And that's all there's to this guy. So this is a super fun and super customizable like gift that you can make for anybody. You can choose whatever candies you want. He doesn't even have to be carrying candies. He could be carrying bath stuff or gift cards, whatever. It's just a cute little way of presenting a gift. So I thought it was awesome. Let me know what you think. I will be attaching one of those little tags, gift tags from the Dollar Tree, and attaching the name of the person that I'm giving this to. And here he is, all finished. The next gift is also very easy to do, and it's not really a DIY. It kind of is, but it isn't. I'm I got these little buckets from the Dollar Tree. I was going to refinish some of them, but then I thought that they were really nice as it is. And I'm just adding a bunch of chocolates and different goodies, again from the Dollar Tree, into these baskets. And again, customizable and really easy to make, and a cute little gift for anybody. If you have like a work gift that you need to give, under $10 or whatnot, this is a great way to add these chocolates. The chocolates that I'm using are a little bit more expensive. Some of them are from the Dollar Tree and some of them aren't. So, you've got your Lindt and your Laura Secord, and then those little Bailey's ones. And then I'm just going to wrap them in saran wrap and put a nice little bow, not saran wrap, I apologize, in one of the Christmas gift bags, clear gift bags, and make a little bow at the top, and that's all there is to it. Now, I did forget to mention what I did wind up doing is I took out the chocolates and I put them in the little gift bag, and then I put the gift bag into the bucket, tied up the little bag with just some of that same rope that I used before, and then added the ribbon. And I did this because I wanted the little tins showing because I think they're really cute. And so I just did it this way. And then I lifted up the little handle for the pail and I hot glued the ribbon to there. And again, my ribbons aren't spectacular. I just did kind of like you would tie a shoelace, and then I just fluffed them up. And now I did the same for all of them. I'm not going to show you every single one individually because that would be boring, and I don't want to make this video super, super long. So I'll just show you how I did this one, and that's it. So let me know what you think at the end of this gift. Would you like to receive this gift, or would you give it to somebody? So before we move on to our third gift, I just wanted to mention that this episode is a part of a collab. It's hosted by Sandra from the Schwoven's Nest and Jamie from Simple Roots Simple Living. And we have all of these wonderful creators who have put together some great gift ideas for you. And what I will actually be doing is I'm going to be linking the next video that you should watch. It's a collab hop. So I'll be linking the next video that you need to watch so you can see the next creators' gift ideas. I love these hops. They're super fun. So make sure you go to the next person in my description below. And I'll also have Sandra and Jamie's channels linked in my description so you can check them out too. So the third gift, I'm kind of iffy on. I had an idea in my head. It didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to. So I've purchased some of these candies from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be filling this little candy jar up. Now, my first idea was to use a water slide and put that on the glass. Then I decided that I didn't want to do that. So then I saw an idea where somebody used tissue paper on glass and it looked really, really good. So I had some Christmas tissue paper, so I thought I would use that. But then after I applied that, I really didn't like it. I just thought it kind of looked like frumpy. So because I already Mod Podged the tissue paper on, I decide, okay, if I spray paint it white and then kind of like rough it up a little bit, maybe it'll look like kind of like an antique old kind of jar, and I'll have more of a farmhouse look to the jar instead of a Christmas look, and then I'll just tie a Christmas bow or a buffalo check bow so that way it can be for all the seasons. And that's kind of where my thinking was. Let me know if you would have kept the Mod Podge or if you like the new version better. So I am leaving this part in just in case you do decide that you want to do it so you can kind of see how I did it. But anyway, like I said, I wasn't too excited about it. So you guys know I like to spray paint. So this is the spray paint that I used on the jar to get it to be white. And here's what it looks like now. So here it is. It kind of looks aged with a black top. So I'm going to put the design over here. And then I will distress him a little bit with black. So I decided not to put a design on. I just distressed him with black, filled it with candies, and added this cute little bow on it. And you can interchange that depending on the season if you wanted to make it more holiday themed. And I did spray paint the black lid as well with the same spray paint as I did the white the Trem clad. I like him. He's not my favorite, but he's okay. Let me know what you think. For this gift, I'm using these candles from the Dollar Tree, and I'm removing the plastic around them, and I'm going to be melting them and creating a different kind of candle. I tried two different methods for melting them. I tried them on in a pot on the stove. I didn't like the way it was melting, so probably because my pot wasn't deep enough, but I didn't want to use so much water. It was a really big pot. The next pot would be my canning pot. So then I switched to the oven method, and I love this method. It's no mess, and I don't have to worry about it. I just use a pan, and then I put an aluminum pan in there, put the two candles in, set the oven to 350, preheated it to 350. I set the timer for 15 minutes, but it actually wound up being about 27 minutes. So this probably varies depending on your oven. So just make sure you're cautious with that. And then I got these 2 mugs from the Dollar Tree and I poured my wax in there. I took the wick out and then I put it back in. I placed it in and I let it set, and then I cut off the excess once it's set. And I made 3 using these little mugs. They didn't have any more. And then I made 1 using just a different kind of mug from the Dollar Tree. Now, I didn't mention before, I just let them cool and harden at room temperature. I didn't put them in the fridge or anything like that, if you're wondering. And here's what they look like. So that's the different one. And then I have 1 in just like the cellophane gift bag with like a little bit of a ribbon around. I think they're all cute. Whichever way you choose to go, you might want to do 2 as a set or 1. It's up to you, but I think they're super cute. So this gift is really easy. I got this mug. I thought this was a fitting mug for the person that I'm giving it to. Naughty, nice, or tired. And they can use the mug if they want. They can use it for whatever office supplies if they want. And then I got some hot chocolate in here. It's a Laura Secord. And then I've got a lint bar that they can have in here. And I've got one of these cookies and cream straws. And I'll be adding a candy cane and wrapping it in cellophane. And that's all there is to this one. Again, kind of like a cheat DIY for this. So you could just have it like this and maybe tie a little bow to the handle. Or you could put it in one of these little gift bags and tie a bow. You could even tie the candy cane out or just leave it in like that, whichever way you'd like it. Let me know what you think of this one. And this is the final gift. So this next project is also an easy one. All you need is this pot holder, some vinyl. Now you can do heat transfer, which is what I'm doing. If you have just permanent white vinyl, you could use that as well. If you have a different colored pot holder, you use whatever you need. This was from the Dollar Tree. You're gonna need a wooden spoon or a plastic spoon, a sugar cookie mix, and a little cookie cutter. The vinyl. Now, when you're doing heat transfer, make sure you mirror it and make sure you put the shiny side down. I did it backwards the first time, so it is what it is. It'll be fine. Anyway, just keep that in mind when you're doing it. Like now, when I'm going to put it on, I'm going to put it on like this. But when you're cutting it, you have to put the shiny side down. And then I'm using the sugar cookie because they're nice Christmas cookies. You can have one of these and then just a cookie cutter. So the design is from Creative Fabrica, and I will link that below in my description. I was going to create it myself, but this is so much easier. So here it is done. You can put it in cellophane, you can put it in a bag. If you're giving it to somebody right away without having to carry it or anything, you can just give it to them like this. You can, tie a nice little ribbon or something right over there. But I thought this was cute, and I thought it was cute to match the ladle to the color of the vinyl. And then a little cookie cutter. So here they all are. I think they're all really cute, really nice gifts for teachers or really anybody that you want to give them to on your list. They are budget friendly and really thoughtful gifts. So let me know which one is your favorite and which way you'd go with the ones that I gave you options with. And don't forget to hop on over to the next person that I have linked in my description below and leave me a comment. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that big bell so that way you know when I post new videos. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day. I appreciate you. Bye now.